I don't know if she think I couldn't afford her unit or what did I look like. Okay, guys, I'm gonna need your opinion on two sides of customer service that I experienced this weekend. So I need you to comment below and tell me what you thought. So I've been invited to this birthday party, which is themed Harlem Nights, the Roaring Twenties, the Renaissance, and this is an invite I've had since January. So what happened was I ordered a unit because I wanted the pin curl finger wave type unit to put on the fascinator hat. So what happened was I didn't want to make an appointment and the unit didn't come because where I ordered it from, it takes a long time. So when I did order, I didn't order it since January. I ordered it a couple of weeks ago. So I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I didn't make an appointment because with these stylists nowadays that install these units, if you cancel like on the same day, they said there's like a $50 charge. Not that I have to pay anybody because I wasn't going to give anybody my $50 for nothing. But the whole point is I wouldn't consider it fair either because I tied up their books when they could have booked somebody else. So anyway, the day came for the party and the unit didn't come. I'm still waiting on the mail. It didn't come. So now I'm a few hours away. And I had to do my nails and I had to do the hair. So I'm running around asking everybody, can they do it? Nobody has any space. Nobody can fit me, and you can sit there and wait. One girl said she'll do it, but she'll do it in the night. Okay, in the night when the event is happening. So I said, okay. So I'm going all over the place trying to find somebody. So I had to go to the beauty supply store because I needed this spray from my hair. And when I walked in there, they had people in the back that's doing hair. So I walked in. I also had an appointment to see the doctor there. So I walked in and I looked back there. And then I was looking around to see if they have the unit that I may need, but they didn't carry that. So I said, okay, I'm desperate now. What I'll do is I'll just buy a unit and see if they can cut it back there. But then time was coming up for my appointment. I had to do an MRI on my leg. So I was there in the morning. So I had to leave, go all the way out west to go do my MRI at Cleveland Clinic Hospital. And then so I went to the hospital, did the MRI, and come back in the afternoon. When I was there early in the morning, there was a lot of people. So when I came back in the afternoon, there was just a couple of people. So I walked back there and I asked the first person I saw, would they, if I get a unit, would they cut it? So they said, oh, you're going to have to pay up front. And I'm like, but do you cut it? Because I want to make sure that they can do it. Because if they couldn't do it, then I'm going to have to come home and do something. I don't know what. So she says, I'm independent, meaning she doesn't work with the store. She just rent that little booth area, but she's independent to her own business. So I said, okay, you're independent, but can you do it? Then she goes, my units are different. And I'm thinking what she's trying to say in a diplomatic way is her unit is more expensive than what they have in the cases out there. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I don't know if she think I couldn't afford her unit or what did I look like, but her attitude. And then she kept saying, I'm different, my unit, but can you do it? I said to her. Then she goes, no. I said, okay. I said, is there anybody in here that can do it? So she pointed me over to this one over here and one around the back. So as soon as I go across to that one, oh, I don't cut units. I said, okay. Is there anybody in here that does? Okay, she says that, or whatever the girl is. I'm not going to call their names. But anyway, she says so-and-so around there. So I went around there and I asked her. She says yes. But I have to go pay up front. So I went in the front and I found a unit and this unit. And I went up and I paid for it. And I walked back there. So when I walked back there, and I was sitting outside because when the chairs that you're supposed to sit in, they're supposed to be white, and I swear you could see the germs walking on them, the way they were dirty. But fine, thinking about it, I'm even itching. The way they were dirty. So I said, so the girl in the store says, "Oh no, you have to sit in there because they're gonna think you left." I said, okay, fine. So I went back there. So when I went back there and she was done, she called me and I went in the chair. So when she went in the chair and she started, because I'm desperate now, I turned to her, this one now, and I said, thank you for doing this for me in such short notice. I really appreciate it. So she didn't answer me. So I said, did you hear me like this? So she took my hand and, yes, I heard you, now be still. Now I'm desperate. On a normal day, me handing you my hard earned money and you speak to me in that manner, I would have just got up in the chair, not say nothing to her, and just walk out. This is what desperation does. So I breathed and I sat there and let her do the unit, and this is what it came out to be. And it's still looking like the roaring 20s hairstyle some kind of way. So I said, okay, and I left. Now you guys tell me, what would you do? The first one, she acts like, I mean, I'm sitting there saying, if you are in here in this booth in the back of the store doing here, you shouldn't be treating people like that because you're treating people like you're at the top of Beverly Hills and you're not. And I don't care how much your unit costs. I could have bought one of the units. It's my hard-earned money I would have been giving to you, supporting your business. What would you have done? So anyway, on another note now, I went and did my nails. So after my nails was done, I came home. So after my nails were done, okay, I came home, got dressed, and you can see this is what the finished product looked like. But anyway, I got dressed and I was at the event. And I kept going like this and my hand felt funny. This hand felt different from this hand because I'm doing like this and I couldn't feel my fingers. Just did my nails a couple hours ago. I looked down, these two nails were gone. They broke completely in half. But luckily it was, it was night, then the lights were off. Nobody can see my hand because I'm very particular about the way I look, especially when I dress to go out to the event. So anyway, I didn't want to text the girl that did my nails, which is somebody that my niece referred, because my niece normally do my nails, but she's the one throwing the event for her mother's birthday. So she couldn't do it, so she referred me to one of her colleagues. And I'm telling you, this girl is the epitome of customer service. So after she did my nails, I didn't want to text her after the event because now it's 2 in the morning. So when I got up Sunday morning, I texted her and I told her the ordeal about my nails being gone. So I guess she was sleeping because I was in church. And I saw a text came through. And she said to me, I am so sorry that happened. I will go and open the shop now if you can come and I will fix those nails for you. Church was almost done, so I told her I'm on my way. This young lady opened the shop, looked like she was half asleep. And she has the most pleasant attitude. She was apologizing. She even said that because it wasn't because I had just did my nails 2 weeks and it didn't need that much fill. She didn't do reinforcements in the corner. She only did a little fill at the bottom where the cuticle is. So, and she even says that's probably what happened and they cracked. And she looked at me and she goes, you worked your hard-earned money and you decided to spend it with me. My integrity matters. Her name is Jennifer Francois. And she says, my integrity matters and I'm going to do everything to make you happy. And this is what she did. She came out of her bed on Sunday, opened up the shop and fixed my nails. So coming from the hair to her is two completely different sides of customer service. One knows customer service and one acts like they're doing you a favor and seeing where they work. And I'm not bashing anywhere people work. Money is money. All money is green. But you have to know how to treat people when you expect people to give you their money. You can't just look at me and judge me being nasty for no reason. You don't know me. I don't know any of them. Now you guys tell me, what would you do in each circumstance? Because after she was done with my nails, she told me that's okay. And she took an Uber and her ride came and she was gone. So I had to sell her an extra tip because she deserved it. Now these people over here, if anybody asks me anything about ever going in the back of that place to go do it, I'll tell them they are the nastiest thing on God's green earth and they are rude. And I don't know what I look like to make them feel that they could speak to me like that. Now you guys give me your opinion. What would you do in both circumstances? What would you do? Please comment below and let me know what you would do. And you notice I didn't flap them. I didn't call anybody's name. But I'm just saying, people nowadays do not know customer service. If you're working in the customer service business, that's probably why you end up there and not owning your own job, because you're nasty and you're rude. You're nasty and you're rude. You could have been propelled further than where you were, but because you're nasty, I mean, you're looking at people. I don't know what I look like that made them think that they could speak to me in that manner. So now just comment below and let me know. What would you have done in that situation? Again, two sides of customer service. And that's part of your health and wellness. Because here I am all happy to go to this event and I'm caught in this bind and to be treated like that. But I didn't let it bother me because it was my money I'm spending. Even though they act like they were doing me a favor, even though they act like they were paying me to do my hair. Just let me know what you would do. This is Mrs. B Talks Health and Wellness with a twist. You have a great morning. Have a great afternoon. Have a great evening. Have a great night. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. Thanks for watching.